A mountain-sized dirty snowball may outshine bright stars in 2026. You could see it unaided from your backyard if skies cooperate. Astronomers call it Comet C/2026-A1 MAPS. It is plunging inward from deep cold, carrying fresh and fragile ices. Heat will wake jets, dust will spray wide, and sunlight will blaze. That chain can turn a faint smudge into a sky-grabbing fan. Great comet means obvious to naked eyes, with dramatic visible structure. It is rare, yet possible, when geometry and dust align. Think Hale-Bopp bright above suburbs, with tails spanning constellations easily. Or NEOWISE slipping past streetlights, while cameras pulled hidden color from darkness. The immediate takeaway is, plan for a chance, but expect uncertainty. Comets surprise both ways, sometimes exploding, sometimes fading, without much warning. If this one behaves, evenings could glow for weeks at a time. If not, binoculars still reveal a ghost from before Earth formed. Tonight we set honest expectations, so every surprise lands as earned. Picture a cold field at dusk, breath fogging while crickets whisper nearby. A pale smear hangs low, like smoke from a far campfire. A great comet means bright without gear, often with a dramatic tail. People care because shared sky moments glue memory and widen perspective gently. Here is the core idea: a comet is sun-warmed ice. Vapor jets lift dust, the dust reflects sunlight and brightness jumps. The core spins slowly so jets flick on and off visibly. Those flickers carve ripples, fans, and shells around the glowing center. Closer to the sun, the reflecting coma swells, boosting surface area fast. That feedback can surge if fresh ice keeps venting new material. Stakes feel real because neighbors will ask where to look tonight. Hale-Bopp did this in 1997, thrilling millions for months. McNaught shocked southern skies in 2007 with unreal brilliance. One sentence recap: simple physics can bloom into neighborhood wonder quickly. There is quiet math behind a comet that steals your breath. Brightness depends on distance to the sun and distance to Earth. More heating means more gas, more dust, and stronger reflected light. The viewing angle matters because forward scattering boosts dust glare dramatically. Space weather shapes tails, since solar wind drags ions straight outward. Dust moves slower, lags behind, and paints a graceful curved fan. When angles line up, that fan can span whole hand spans. Example in real terms: a hand at arm's length equals 10 degrees. NEOWISE in 2020 reached about magnitude 1 at best. City dwellers saw a smudge, while dark sites showed a broom. Comets misbehave often, sometimes fragmenting or spitting big grains that dim. Tiny orbital tweaks can turn good into unforgettable, almost overnight. Quick mental image: sunlight catching smoke in a beam through blinds. Bottom line: geometry can multiply brightness, even without extra dust. Observatories are clocking positions nightly, shrinking the path's uncertainty cloud steadily. C/2026-A1 MAPS appears to be long period. That means a stretched path, returning after many thousands of quiet years. First-timers can carry fresh ices, which sometimes erupt with surprising vigor. Expectations shape experience, so early planning protects your best viewing windows. Astronomers blend angles and brightness changes, then update forecasts carefully and publicly. If the sun path stays comfortable, dust can survive and scatter strongly. If it dives too close, gas may roar while dust underperforms. Geometry decides evenings or mornings, with twilight often the friendliest frame. Example ranges help: think magnitude 0 to 3 for a dusty overachiever. Think 3 to 5 if dust stays line and activity stabilizes. Another example: tails can span tens of degrees under lucky arcs. Net result: naked eye chances exist, but binoculars remain the smart call. Gas falls inward, heats fast, and breaks into charged plasma streams. The ion tail then locks to magnetic fields, pointing from the sun. Dust behaves heavier, so light pressure bends it into a golden arc. You often see two tails, one blue and straight, one curved. That split tells a live story about wind speed and grain size. Watch for thin streamers and ripples, flickering as gusts flow past. Their motion reveals space weather, right above your neighborhood horizon line. Photons shove tiny grains harder, while big grains cruise almost stubbornly. Forward scattering can spike brightness when the sun sits behind the comet. In numbers, 1 magnitude equals about 2.5 times brighter. Example in real terms: a 10-degree fan fills a hand span. Another example: faint needles can shoot 30 degrees during strong solar gusts. What to remember: tails are physics unfolding visibly, minute by minute. After a busy season, comets leave breadcrumb trails of dust behind. Those grains spread along the orbit, slowly winding into overlapping lanes. When Earth crosses one, meteors spark like steel against a grinder. That link matters because tonight's glow can seed tomorrow's famous shower. The Leonids come from Tempel-Tuttle and Perseids from Swift-Tuttle. Could this newcomer plant a future shower for some late autumn? Maybe if its dust lanes match Earth's track in coming centuries. Gravitational tugs stretch streams, while sunlight nudges them gently sideways over time. Bigger bits drift slower and clump, creating narrow, potent filaments sometimes. Tiny flower-like dust smears into a faint, wide evening haze. Example count, storms can reach thousands per hour during rare Leonid years. No immediate storm is expected, but radar may tag fresh strands. Bottom line, comets write meteor calendars on patient, planetary timescales. You step outside at dusk and silence the nearest lights quickly. A comet rewards patience, dark adaptation, and a slow, steady scan. The goal is simple: find a wide, unobstructed western or northern horizon. Haze near the ground eats detail and color at low altitude. Start with binoculars, 7 by 50 or 10 by 50 work great. Sweep along the twilight line, pause, then sweep again with overlaps. Hold breath briefly, then exhale to steady hands without strain. Rule of thumb, if the Milky Way pops, your odds jump. Use a star app to tag heights 10 to 20 degrees. Plan around the moon because bright moons drown faint tails quickly. Bring layers, a chair, and snacks since weights stretch pleasantly sometimes. Example plan, arrive 30 minutes early and stay 30 after twilight. One sentence recap, small habits turn a glimpse into a memory. Cameras adore comets, even when eyes register only a timid smudge. Keep the rig simple with a sturdy tripod and a wide lens. Beginners win with stability, not sprawling gadgets or complicated tricks at all. Set ISO around 1600 to 3200 and disable stabilization. Focus manually on a bright star, using magnified live view carefully. Expose 15 to 20 seconds at f2.8 or f4. That freezes stars without trails on most wide lenses and cameras. Shoot a short interval sequence, then stack frames to lift detail. Shield the setup from wind with your body or a jacket. If using a tracker, extend exposures but watch for tail blur. Example numbers, 20 seconds at 24 mm stays sharp enough. Another example, 8 seconds at 50 mm keeps points under still air. Bottom line, modest settings plus patience reveal color and structure easily. Soon, a visitor from the deep dark may grace your evenings. We opened with a bold hope, a naked eye comet in 2026. Bring friends outside, share binoculars, and teach the simple hand span trick. If greatness arrives, you will already know how to frame it. If it underperforms, you still met a relic older than Earth. Keep forecasts handy and expect refinements as nightly measurements accumulate. I will post calm windows and maps as the numbers settle. One gentle ask, leave porch lights off and respect dark sights kindly. That kindness doubles everyone's contrast and lets faint tales stand out. If this helped, subscribe for friendly viewing alerts as the season builds. Quiet finish, we looked up together and left a little wiser.